A man that has sexual discipline, that already kind of touched on you and felt on you and can see you the next day, is the greenest flag you will ever see. We have to stop playing these games, y'all. Like, release that man to the general public, because it's a woman out here waiting for a man to respect the boundaries. I saw something the other day and it says, we have confused inconsistency with excitement and stability with boredom. This man is respecting you. He didn't fall off of you because he didn't smash, and he asked to see you again. And then while he was there, he respected your boundary in a closed space. As women, you have to respect that. And
just so we clear, what she talking about is bedroom resistance. When you or her both are in the same bed, y'all know what y'all came here for. But she playing games. She giving the resistance. And in most of these cases, she wants you to chase her. This is the thing, and I'm going to make it real simple. This is only a green flag to women who have had their fun, and they are now looking for a provider instead of a lover.
See, I like my man fine. We don't want him feeling himself too much. I got a little something for him. I got your absolute favorite. Hey, baby.
I eating this?
Uh-huh. Got your favorite ones.
Not eating this.
Yes, you are. Eat the donuts. Days a whole. You can have a cheat day the entire day, the whole weekend if you want to.
I'm not eating no damn donuts.
Come on, eat the donuts. Just eat it.
Now, this is a skit, and it's meant to be funny, but when it comes to women in real life, they actually do this either subconsciously or consciously in a lot of situations. You could call them congruence tests, you know. Patrice O'Neal, he mentions it as well in a lot of his stuff when he talks about the man having to be better than a woman. You know, she can't, in his theory, she can't stand how great the dude is, and she tries to tear him down. Regardless how you put it, that's a dynamic that is always there. They get a lot of chicks will just do things to test their man and make sure that he's the man that they got with and all of that stuff. And the crazy part is, if you bite the bait, she loses attraction.
Let's further it. What's off limits now? Who's off limits? Who's off limits?
Which is my wife.
Bro code. Who off limits?
Nobody's off limits. First of all, nobody is off
So a
limits.
nigga wife not off limits?
Nobody is off limits.
What do you mean?
When it comes to your homie.
So your man homie, his wife not off limits?
Nobody
that's
is
the
off
clip, right?
limits. If,
I know
if
what
I'm
he
married
mean
to
by
my
that,
girl,
though.
right? Let's say,
She shouldn't do that in the first place. It shouldn't be an option.
and I really want you to do it, because if you tell me that, yo, you know what I mean, I felt like she was doing it, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. You gotta kill it for me. You feel me? You gotta kill it for me. You gotta pull a plug.
Yeah.
And my girl, she throw it at you. You better take it down. And I'm married to her. Take it down. And when you take it down, don't
Tell
give-
you though.
Yeah, knock her shit off. And as soon as the shit done, be like, yo, bro, listen, you know what I'm saying? Your wife threw the shit at me. I'm letting you know I took that shit. I'm like, all right, bro, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
So I reacted to this in another video, the 6ix9ine video. I'll recap some of what I said. Basically, this is some fake player stuff. Grown men shouldn't think like this. This is a high school mentality, like a very young man, like 21 college mentality. And most regular men will think you're a snake for doing this. As far as, you know, if you're the homie and you're trying to smash my chick, or if you successfully smash my chick, most guys will think you're a snake. And this is the biggest thing. You don't have to actually follow through with smashing a chick to prove to your mans that she is disloyal. All it takes is some text messages or something like that, some receipts. So now that we got all that recap out the way, I'm going to give you the take that I didn't give. This is the only time that type of logic is applicable. It is applicable when we are talking about a chick you're messing around with, right? That's not your girl. The way that most dudes operate, at least from my life, from my understanding, we know the men are sensitive about the women they be sleeping with. So it comes down to two things. Number one, is this a whore? Is she for the streets? Is she for everybody? And number two, how much do you care about your man's feelings? Do you care how he feels about this person that he's sleeping with? Do you think he could beat your ass, or do you just have a sense of honor? So let me illustrate that for you a couple ways. Let's pretend you on a college campus and there's this one chick and she is fucking a lot of dudes. This cat knows that she's fucking a lot of dudes, but she ain't fucking none of his mans or anything like that. And they rocking. He don't really know who else she having sex with, but he's having sex with her regularly. And in this hypothetical, we'll even say that he's still pursuing other women and he got other women and stuff like that. Boom. If you are close to this dude, right? Even though we all know this chick is having sex with a bunch of other people, even though she a hoe, if you go to smash without checking in with your mans, this motherfucker might feel some type of way. And in that type of situation, I would say that dude is tender, right? That's a tender dude. But at the same time, there can be some nuance there, like, hey, this is like the third chick you fuck behind me. Like, what's to you, dog? Like, what? You on some weird shit. So even though she the hoes, like, some dudes will get, upset about that. Let's take that same situation. Y'all having a conversation and you say something along the lines of, yeah, she kind of on me and shit like that. Like, how do you feel about this chick? Like, I know she fucking everybody else, but would you have a problem if I hit that or whatever? Most likely because she's the hose, he's going to say, no, I don't have no problem with you hitting that. But this is the funny thing about that, right? Some dudes will say that and still get upset. Still get upset that you smashing one of they hoes. It's really a few other people hoes, but that's what it is. Now I could probably illustrate this a few other different ways, but this is the thing. This type of mentality and this type of activity is really exclusive to when you were playing the field, having casual sex, and dealing with hoes. That's really it. Matter of fact, let me give you one more scenario, kind of in alignment with the ramifications that I said for the other stuff. Boom. Your man got an ex or something like that, or your man's got a baby mom. One or the other. I won't even drag this. You should check in with the dude if it's your man's. And this be the thing. It be some cats who they don't even really communicate like that. They might talk like once a year, a few times a year. They might have used to hoot together or whatever, but they that's my dog. I shake his hand when I see him type shit. And they'll still reach out like, yo, your baby mom is da-da-da-da-da, so do you got a problem with da-da-da-da? And some niggas will be like, no. And they'll throw you the alley-oop. But if you consider that a close friend and you don't do that, that's kind of crazy. If you consider that an associate and you don't do that, then you risk, ruining that relationship to some degree. But it is what it is because, you wouldn't trust this motherfucker with a key to your house anyway. But what I'm trying to tell you as far as all of this shit, that's how these things typically work. The way that dude is talking, most men don't operate like that. And I'll tell you something else, that is not a way to operate. And when we get to stuff like wives, that is where it's just like, bruh, it's completely out of bounds. It's completely out of bounds. And one of the things that I said that I didn't mention is I feel like this dude is projecting to some degree how he operates when it comes to other people's girls and what he would like to do, because he is somebody who more than likely can't turn a bitch down. If he wants to fuck, he's going to fuck. And nothing can stop him. It don't matter if you the closest person to him. He's going to do it because he feels he has to do it.
If a man provides everything financially, should intimacy be a guaranteed part of the deal? Or is it entitlement disguised as love? And this meme kind of spoke to that point. So the man is like, I pay all the bills and still come home to no intimacy. What's the point? And the lady's like, oh, so now my body's part of the payment plan? Bitch, yes! Yes! If you're, look, dear future hubby, listen up. If you are paying all my bills, I am going to bend it over. I'm going to pop it back. I'm going to arch this motherfucker. I am going to let you have it how you. I'm going to. I'm a gargle ball. Get down to the gooch. You're damn right. Okay? If you're paying all these motherfucking bills, because these bills is real. Huh? I'm tired of paying these bills. I'm tired of stressing. Huh? I'm tired of budgeting. I'm tired of planning. Dear future hubby, I can't wait for you to come in and pay these motherfucking bills so I can give you a gargling of a fucking lifetime. Baby, I'm about to cook. Huh? I'm cleaning, nigga. I'm cleaning. Call me Mrs. Clean. Huh? I ain't even gonna take your last name. You call me Mrs. Clean. Cause the house gonna be immaculate. Huh? I'm riding to nubs. You're on your course. I'm gargling balls. I will be your friend, confidant, and counselor. You pay all these bills, you're gonna get the best of me. What you think?
This type of stuff sound cool on a podcast. Most dudes will approve it and they'll be like, oh, where's she at? Da, 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 da. Ready to cash out, ready to pay all her bills. But the thing about this is chicks talk a good game. There are a lot of chameleons out there. And even though this sounds good, even though it sounds good on the surface and stuff like that, you actually still, even if a chick in your life said this, you have to put in the time, do your due diligence, get to know this woman, see her flaws, and also see the benefits that she has as a woman before you end up paying all her bills. And then I did a video where I reacted to this clip and you know, the dude, he was paying all the bills for the chick, and guess what? She stopped giving him sex because she found God. But even after she found God, she ended up stealing from him. So she could steal, but she can't fuck. Ain't that crazy? I'll catch y'all, man.